Good morning to you. I'm just inspecting the grass a bit. Yeah, we have a lot of mowing to do. But first we gotta get rid of these trees. Now, I apologize for the voice. The cabin, it's quite drafty and I think I react to all the dust. A bit of allergies. So I hope it's the dust and not the grass pollen. That would be bad. Speaking of bad, yeah. Yesterday was a day filled with optimism. Especially considering there might be a new tractor in the future. That would help. But yeah, the people at the farm shop had some concerns. And it's regarding our lettuce. Now, storing them outside in the sun, exposed to the weather, dust, bugs and insects, they are not sure they want to buy from us. So what they said, they're going to buy this first shipment. If it's okay, that's fine, but we can't keep storing them like this. If the produce is not up to standard, we have to reimburse them the money. So that presents a challenge. What are we gonna do about that? So the plan I cooked up in the middle of the night. So I think we're gonna just gamble all our monies. We need a shed with cooling container for storage inside, which is sealed so dust and bugs and everything won't get in. And there they went. Nice. I'll have to deal with that. Now, that sounds like a good enough plan. Get some storage, get a container with a AC or something. But we don't have power. Now, like I said, there are some issues with power. The electricity is crazy expensive. So I think I can get the power companies to build us a power line, either by air, like poles, or dig it down, if they believe we're gonna buy a lot of power from them. But my idea is we need the power lines, but we're gonna produce our own power, like I've spoken of earlier. We are going all in solar. Solar panels on the roofs. And that's how we're gonna get power to ourselves, but we're also gonna sell the power, and for that we need power lines. Now, the expensive electricity gave me another idea. Selling the logs we got, well, with everything being so expensive nowadays, nobody is actually building anything. So timber isn't the best price. But with the crazy expensive electricity, people are trying to save money. For instance, I think we should sell firewood instead of turning the logs into timber. Now, the good thing is, yeah, we don't have the hassle with overloading trailers and having to, well, not having enough big enough tractors. But we don't have the equipment, so we're gonna lease a firewood, a splitter and chopper all in one. But we're also gonna need a trailer so we can haul it. Oh, I just ran over a bucket. It's a sturdy one, that one. So, yeah, what I'm saying is, first of all, we can't move them by hand. Yeah, they're too heavy. This is gonna be fun. And I'm worried about the quality of our lettuce. Just tossing it around in the dirt like this. Nope. Well, like I said, we're gonna gamble all our money on renting the equipment we need for producing firewood and transporting it, because it's gonna yield a better price than timber. When that is done, hopefully, we will have enough money for a shed with a cooling container, and we must have enough money for a solar as well, or else there's no use. I don't believe we're gonna be able to afford a shed with solar roofs, but we're gonna figure out something. Then I hope... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I hope there are still enough money to buy the tractor, but we're gonna do everything we can to afford it when the day eventually comes. Because we also have both our grass field we could mow and bale and wrap. Oh, that stupid bucket. So I think there are a lot of possibilities. I think it's a gamble that will pay off in the end. I mean, the other option is to sell our greenhouses, but yeah, that's not gonna help us. That's our income, or at least one of them. So I'll head down to the shop and better strategy. I'll see you down there when we sell all of our lettuce. Wow. Yeah. 6,000 almost in lettuce. Lettuce is gonna be important. Well, it's gonna be important for us. So we have to deliver qualities. We cannot afford to, well, reimburse it and not being able to sell it. So, yeah. This better work. I'll head inside. We have, yeah, 59,500. I'll just get equipment we need for making firewood. And we're back at the farm. And this was some ride. So I released a lot of equipment, and let me show you. We have a winch. We have a good trailer. And we have our firewood production unit. That was some train. Yeah, I'm glad there are no hills. So I'm gonna set this up. That should be... I hope I detached that one, yes. Then we have to position the trailer. Yeah. I'm gonna do this when it's unfolded. I have to read the manual, probably. So there are several ways we could do this. One of them is of course using a log fork at the front loader, drive around, pick up the logs, but they are too big to, yeah, we have to chop them up anyways, because they are way too long to be stable. So I opted for the winch, which probably we still have to chop them up a little bit, because they are so big and heavy. I'm not sure how much it could pull. Then the idea is I can just stand here with my chainsaw, chop them up in liftable pieces or roll them in on the lifter here. That will lift them up, place them on the conveyor, which is here, chop at the desired length. They will be split, travel across a new conveyor and dumped in our trailer. It's gonna be really time consuming, Maybe log claw would be more efficient, but I'm not sure. Driving around, picking up, yeah, I'm really not sure. But this is what we went for. So I'm gonna set everything up and then we'll get to it. It seems like our first load is done. There are still many left. But I'm excited to sell our first shipment here. So what I've been told is the sawmill down at the farm shop, they are the ones buying it. Just don't hope anything falls off here. Well, look, we already got some more lettuce also. Yeah, it's of most importance that we get some real storage. Well, here we are at the sawmill. We're just gonna unload and see what we get. When I was spinning around like a madman, the money came in. We made 17,000 out of one. Whew. 18,000. It's... yeah, it's really good money. It's getting late. And that was another 16,000. So actually there are more logs left. We could have made one more trip. But it's 5 o'clock. The wolves are already howling. So I'll return the equipment we leased and I'm gonna head straight back home because we have some construction workers already at site. Now I don't believe we're gonna get the solar power, but they're already hard at work getting our shed in place. So we picked up our trailer, we're heading home. I've already been deducted the money for our new storage is already in place. It's a prefab where I believe most of the walls are already built in a factory, and they just ship them up and put them together. But they also made a concrete slab, and they've done a lot of things while we've been chopping firewood. And I can already see between the trees, I can see a new shape. Look at that. Oh, there was some firewood in the middle of the road. So it's huge. It's really huge. I'm just gonna park up the trailer. That was a quick detach. Look at that. So yeah, we have storage for some things here, which doesn't need to be sealed off. And here we have our cooling chamber, where we're gonna store our lettuce and whatever we produce. Now, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea trying to drive our Ford tractor in here. It gotta be kinda clean. That's the whole point of it, keeping our lettuce clean. So I think we have to expand the concrete all the way, so we don't drag. If we use a forklift, we don't want to drag all the dirt and mud inside. So maybe we have to expand the concrete all the way. It would really tidy up, and maybe we can use this part in the future for some, maybe a more greenhouse. I think we could fit a hydroponic one here. Oh, that would be awesome. I think we're really ramping up our production. But the issue is still power. And yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna look into the power situation. We gotta speak to the power company and see if we could get that. Yeah, if they could. I really don't want the power lines in the air, poles all the way, because if we someday buy the fields, they're gonna obstruct. So I was hoping they could dig a power cable down, and instead of buying a lot of power, which we have to do in days without sun, but on days with like this, with sun all the way, we can sell our solar power. So tomorrow we'll look at a shed with solar roofing or standalone solar panels, something, so we can start the production. Then we have to mow both our fields, and already you can see we have 100 grand in our account. But if we're gonna invest in a forklift, a hydroponics greenhouse, well, that can wait. A shed with solar roofs, and we should really get a new mower. Yeah, those money, yeah, they're gonna disappear quickly. Now, here we have some firewood. Yeah, I just want to show you, this is the logs we have left. So, what I was thinking is, we still have the winch. We're gonna use the winch to drag the logs up on this trailer, strap them, sell them as logs. It won't make as much, but it will give us some income. And then probably we're gonna sell the winch. What a day! What a day! It started like a small setback and we turned around and made it, yeah, a great investment. Look at that. Oh, it's so awesome. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon. I'm gonna head to bed.